Given that the CEO of the critical state-owned enterprise was facing assassination, a policing expert would expect a Major General or Brigadier to be directly in charge of the case. The top brass of the South African Police Service has defended the officers who mistook former Eskom CEO Andre de Ruyter's cyanide poisoning charges for sinus problems. They told the former energy utilities boss that they had no idea what cyanide was. On December 12, 2022, de Ruyter was a victim of a poisoning attempt and reported his case to the police, who sent 2 detective surgeons to interview him. He spilled the beans on the quality of policing in an interview with ENCA's Annika Larsen on February 22nd. A normal trained police officer or any other civilian will not be familiar with scientific terms used to describe poison or poisonous substances, Brigadier Atlenda Mate explained. Our South Africa Police Service's forensic analyst will be able to describe the substance or chemical due to their qualification and training level only when the exhibits are collected and submitted to a forensic science lab for testing, she added. Meanwhile, after 25 years in the making, de Ruyter explains why we have rolling blackouts. I was approached to make a statement by 2 middle-aged detective surgeons, and with all due respect, if you're middle-aged and still a sergeant in the police, then you haven't really shot the lights out career-wise, de Ruyter explained in the interview. As we went through the statement, I mentioned that my cyanide levels were elevated as indicated by the blood tests, and the detective surgeon then inquired whether I had been experiencing prob. I asked if they knew what cyanide was, and they said no. No, this is the technical medical term and they don't know anything about it. The doctor must explain it to them because they have never seen anything like it before. Now, it was either that the police are monumentally incompetent or they're simply not interested in investigating this, he told Larsen in an interview that sparked a crisis and caused him to leave the utility a month before his agreed-upon departure date. The ANC, the Central Energy Fund, cabinet ministers and the South Africa Communist Party have all condemned de Ruyter for accusing the governing party and certain cabinet ministers of corruption. According to Larsen, de Ruyter took a beating after the poisoning.